judge grieving mothers like they walk this road, like they understand what it means to bury a child. They tell us we'll heal, they tell us time will help, they tell us life goes on, but they don't know. And the truth is they don't wanna know, don't wanna know, they don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. You see me smile in a picture, think I'm finally doing okay. You don't see the nights I'm breaking when everybody else drifts away. You hear me speak my child's name and think I should've moved along, but you don't know what it feels like when your whole world is gone. You think grief has a finish line, a place where pain just disappears, but losing a child ain't a chapter, it's a life sentence measured in years, a life sentence of continuous pain. You say stay strong, you say let go, but if you live one day in my shoes, you know they don't wanna know. Don't wanna know, don't wanna know, they don't wanna know. You 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 don't wanna know what it's like waking up every morning to a nightmare that won't let go. You don't wanna know the weight I carry alone, the birthdays, holidays, death days that turn my heart to stone. Everybody got opinions, everybody got advice to show, but the truth about child loss, you don't wanna know. You think it's like losing a parent, a friend, a brother or wife, not taken away from their losses. But this is a different kind of life, a different kind of pain, a different kind of living. Because my child was supposed to bury me, that's the order God designed. Now I'm standing at a cemetery, leaving pieces of me behind. You don't see the empty chair, the phone that never rings, the future that disappeared along with a million little things. You call it healing, I call it surviving, because every single day I'm barely arriving. They don't wanna know, don't wanna know, they don't wanna know. You 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 don't wanna know what it's like hearing their favorite song and losing all control. You don't wanna know how grief changes your soul, how one phone call can shatter everything you thought you knew. Everybody judging grieving mothers like they somehow know the truth, but they don't know, they don't. They don't wanna know, they don't wanna know, don't wanna know, they don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. You don't wanna know. Yeah, you don't wanna know what Mother's Day feels like. You don't wanna know how birthdays feel at night. You don't wanna know what March 15 feels like, or every day that changed your life. You don't wanna know how a mother learns to breathe when the child she carried no longer breathes. You don't wanna know, you don't wanna know the tears behind the laughter, the strength behind the show. You don't wanna know what child loss really means, because once you know this pain, you'll never be the same again. So judge me if you want to, say what you think you know, but unless you buried your child, you don't know. No.